All right, I just had to get some quick pictures. That's awesome. And let me give a big shout out to Uriel, the Noble, Mr. Crombie. I ain't got the whole name memorized yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and memorize it so I can say it right. I like the way he said it. It's your boy, your Noble, Uriel, Yusef, the Crombie. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna get it right. I'm being dumb right now. And I'm not picking, seriously. I think the way he says his name, Gangsters, I'll get up. That's my dude right there. Uriel's my dude. Big up to True Zion. Big up to Emmanuel the Key. Big up to Big Mama. Big up to Marie. Big up to No Quarter. Big up to Kevin. Big up to Bebop. I'm trying to think of some other names. I suck, y'all. I'm gonna have to get a list, like literally, so once I memorize the names, they're gonna freaking click out my mouth faster than I can blink. This is the first time I really gotten time to slow down. Look at that moon right there. I'm gonna name that one. Nah, I can't. That's too big for him. I'll name the one below it. The little pebble. Where is it, the little pebble? Hold up. Here it is. Oh, I can't see it. There it is. Y'all know who I'm about to say. Alex. That's awesome, the way that they come in and then they cause such condensation that they cause the earth to generate and cover them up. Look at this moon showing up. These moons are bigger than our moons. I don't know if these are planets or moons. Look at this chaos. Let me get a picture of this. Like, honestly, these are some awesome times we're living in. Y'all are witnessing a whole nother freaking damn solar system rolling across at a distance from the earth, and we can see its planetoids. We don't know if it's got life on it. So every time I look at this, you can see this whole cloud, a planetoid situated on the other side of this cloud. There's another planetoid situated. Seriously. I think that's possibly another planetoid. Yep. You got it. And we've been seeing all these UFOs fly in. So, I mean, if I was a freaking alien that could live for thousands of years, it'd be nothing to live on a rock, however you embed yourself in it, whether it's internal or on the surface of it. And you got ships that fly damn near the speed of light, where you can shoot over to like some resources a couple of million miles away, not light years, million miles away, get resources on a big Krillian bulk ship and bring it back to your asteroid, grow cultures on the inside after you've brought your seeds with you from your planet, whatever planet, and animals, and situate some animals in the zoo and eat and live. Like, people don't think about this. And then as it rolls through life and time and you're living for thousands of years, you get to witness some phenomenal stuff. You get, like, unlike us, we're stuck on Earth. Look at this beautiful, beautiful planet. We're stuck on Earth. We can't get no ships to fly. I think that's another one right here. We can't get no ships to fly. Oh, look at that one. Yep. Look at that one. So I need for Alex, like, honestly, I'm not picking when I say this guy's name. I need for him to get on board to understand what we are doing. When I say we, Samuel Hoffman, Planet X Hunter, Angry Catfish Briggs, and myself, Third Eye Cam, Uriel, Bebop, No Quarter. All us, we're finding some phenomenal things in the sky. And all of you that are looking up. This is no time for like games. I know I laugh and pick on Alex, but I respect him. I really do. But I just need for him to wake up and stop being stuck on all the foolishness that he's stuck on, because he's going to wake up one day and the chariots are going to be coming down and he's going to be found unworthy. Now, I'm not judging him. I'm just saying, because God's going to be like, you lied to people. You misled people. And, you know, I don't play that game. You can't be up in heaven misleading people, sitting on my throne talking about, yeah, I'm Alex the God. I made the planets and the heavens and the earth. You know, this is serious. And I over-exaggerate things because I'm like that. I'm cynical like that. You can't play with God's creation. All this, everything that you see is God's creation. So if you don't believe in planetoids, asteroids, even other sentient life, you're a freaking idiot. Look at this planetoid showing up inside this cloud. I can see it. And you know, I hear like other people talking about, you know, if you're looking for UFOs, that's insignificant. Get the hell off. Go away. And I see them and I was just like, you're lost. And then they try to explain the Bible and they flip it all up. Don't play with the Bible. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. The Bible's written by my ancestors. If you don't believe it, you'll believe it soon. I'm not being funny. I don't have time to be funny when it comes to that. It was written by my ancestors. It was a book of instruction, history, and to help keep us from making mistakes. And it got hijacked by a lot of people who it didn't belong to. They know who they are. They made a profit off of it. And it reminds me, just like my Moflex, M-O-F-L-E-X, got some idiot that made a profit off of it. Didn't get my permission, did not get my express permission. He just took it and ran with his crew. And I'm about to sue the freaking hell out of him. I see a whole bunch of little rocks popping up. Look at that pretty moon. Look at that pretty planetoid. Alex, please look at my video, man. I don't care about subscribers. I know y'all got a hidden agenda where y'all get money up under the table. I'm already wealthy. I don't need this falling wealth. This money that we're freaking making and slaving for is gonna be worthless tomorrow. Unfortunately for y'all. It's practically already there. You know, when you go to war for America, you start learning why you have to go to war. And when you find out some appalling things that'll kind of piss you off and turn you off for the reason, that is huge. Turn you off as to why you had to go and you didn't find what they were faking that they were looking for. And they faked it to get all us riled up, got people killed, did a whole lot of things. And that's why a lot of things that are going on now is the conclusion of the New World Order Roman Empire. And they know who they are. Don't shut my page down. And then you got clouds like this showing up like angels. Let me see if I'm on the right one. Yeah. Yep. Again, we got a whole planetoid system right here. Let me put this thing down. I need to take more pictures with my 35mm. I like to have more than one source of pictures. That's a whole planetoid. I'm going to put it on that. Where's that moon? I lost it. It'll come back. But this is beautiful. This is freaking awesome. Y'all, I actually get off on watching planets pass. I should have been like, honestly, I might be about that Star Trek life and Star Wars life and other space life. We should have already been there. We should have already been able to, like, I'm driving trucks right now. I should have been able to drive a space truck transporting water, asteroids, metals, ores, so it could be constructed into ships. That's how far along we should have been, but we're so busy fighting wars and being stupid and not pooling our resources to actually launch us into space, to grow bigger, to be able to go to other planets. Like, oh, we're going to go to Mars. Here we got planets passing right by us that are within proximity if we're invited. But you know what? Because there has been life on Earth, and a lot of the people in history won't tell you that Earth life has been jump-started 8 times. This is number 8. If you look at all those ancient civilizations, those are the count up. We're number 8. We're in infinity. Actually, and my people are number 7. The Gentiles are number 6. I'm wondering if there's going to be a number 9, but you know, deep history, they hide it from us. A lot of advanced life, once they got advanced, they were ordered off planet. They were ordered off planet. Look at that. See that moon right there? See that planetoid right there? That's the one I was looking for. There's this moon. There it is. That one. I was looking for that. Oh crap! Don't fall. This one. Look at that beautiful moon. Let me tighten my thing up. All right, so that's what I was looking for. Life on Earth has been jump-started 8 times so far. Whether we go further will be dependent on God. Determining it. I'm pretty sure He will. And then y'all will start learning the true secrets of this whole existence and why it exists. And then you're more than likely get to see what the Earth looks like from the other side. But you got to be good in the process. You can't be just mean to people, stealing resources, raping people, pillaging, plumaging, beating them up, treating them like they're worth nothing because they have brown skin and black skin, and you know that they're worth something. You know. And that goes for all other races. Every race has something. Sorry for my finger. Every race has something to give. But when you start being in contraband and wanting to worship the devil and then doing mean things to people and putting people in subjection and being evil to them, and making them lose every damn thing that they really earn, especially once they learn who the hell they are and what their purpose is, and you go and take their opportunity away from them, then you deserve nothing but hell. You got to go to hell and burn and fry and pop for a few thousand years or millennia, or for infinity, eternity. I don't want to be there. I'm already going through hell. I've had people to put me in hell right here on earth because I got brown skin, because I'm intelligent. And at one point, y'all, I was dumb as dishwater, meaning I knew nothing. I was intelligent, but the reason why I was dumb because I was not aware. I'm gonna be straight up. It had to take for me to get called the N-word to wake me up. And then I was like, why? I don't understand why. Then I read the history books and I understood that it all started with Satan. This N-word is because of him. This whole racial war thing, where white is beating up on black, and black actually went into curses. I don't really like talking about this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna speak on it. Black people screwed up when God made them. We were like little children. Our ancestors. We had gold, wealth, riches, ores, diamonds, rubies, and they treated it, it was like, oh, look at all these shines on me. And then God told them don't break his commandments, and then they broke his commandments, and God said, okay, if you're gonna turn your back on me, I'm gonna turn my back on you. And then, then enters Christopher Columbus and the Spaniards, and they invaded America, South America, and that's where our people were based at. Once they made a journey to the Promised Land, which is South America and North America, and then the Europeans came because they were that was their curses or blessings. Look at that moon. And then they got their blessings, and then they got to take over. Oops, where's that moon? And literally that's what happened. So when Europeans came to America, America was already established with black people and Hispanic people and other people, Indians, your native Indians. They weren't just the Indians that you see on TV. The word Indian is derived from the word indigo, which means to be of brown, blue, purple colored type skin. And if you look around, the people that are brown, collectively brown, blue, purple, red, yellow, are the Hebrews of the 12 tribes of Hebrew Israelites, my peoples. I know some of y'all ain't gonna like it, but I don't care. It's time for everybody to start learning the lesson. This is actually already out. The information's been out for a while. I'm saying nothing new. There's a Mr. Magic freaking sky drawer. And that's got nothing, to be against the Europeans. When we talk about everything that's going on, like with racial situations, that's on a Gentile level. Gentile people come in many colors. They're not just so-called white. All right, that's a spirit thing. So when y'all hear my songs and where the song I says Gentiles beware, I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about people of all colors. Because I got some white people that I absolutely freaking adore. Just like my black people, I got some black people I absolutely freaking adore. And I'll hurt you over them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Emmanuel, Uriel, Kevin, Marie, and True Zion. Them my homies. And I got some black people that I absolutely hate because they got a demonic spirit. It ain't because they skin color. And I got some pretty black, I'm talking chocolate black cousins, man. Look like freaking models, dudes and chicks. They'll put a lot of people the same, as well as the yellow light-skinned folks. I got beautiful people. I wish I could have took pictures yesterday. Man, my peoples, I hadn't seen them in months since the last funeral, which was like last year, actually 2019, when my aunt died. And my little cousin in 2020, I had a young cousin died. She was 19, she would have been 20 this year, getting ready to go to the army, or been in the army. And she got killed in a car crash. Beautiful. Her mama, a freaking model. And oh, look at that moon. See it? So that could look like a cloud to a knucklehead that without an untrained eye, but that's why I'm here to point it out. There's another one. Let me make sure I'm lining it up right. I can't see past these shades, and it's always dark out here. Damn it, I'm trying to catch this stuff real fast before it runs away. Anyway, once I see the camera, I'll just put a circle around it. There's another one. These are your moons. These are your asteroids and moons passing by behind those big planets that I named: Salmon Hoffman, Planet X Hunter, Angry Catfish Briggs, MBBB X333, Third Eye Cam, and Addicts. Oh, don't worry, Uriel's in there too. Where Uri at? It's the one with the most cloud smoke around it. Where's Uriel? That's that high planet, son. Like Saturn. It's got a halo around it, right, Uriel? Rio, my dude, man. I love to hear that dude put it down. That's that gangster planet that got a little halo tilt to the side, puffing that indigo. Y'all, I'm really wilding out today because I'm kind of excited that I'm off early for one. These planets came out, so I got time to do things. Last week and the week for the past month, I've been getting off work late, and it sucked. Look at all this trash and basura coming up behind these planets, and this is the effects of not Earth weather, but space weather is affecting this. At some point, y'all gonna see. Why y'all think all these volcanoes are going off? These planets are putting a squeeze on our planet. All these planets that are passing by are putting a squeeze on Earth. They're pulling on this side. So if you got planets passing by from the west to the east and the sun's going west, that's two forces pulling against the Earth and the moon. So what do you think is going to happen? The Earth's crust is going to rip apart internally a little bit. It's going to stretch on the magma. It's going to ooze up through the crust, and voila, earthquakes. Nobody's probably explained that to y'all. Go pull an egg apart. Literally, go pull an egg apart and watch all the egg, the actual internal portions of the egg spew out everywhere. The same thing is happening to the Earth. So you got the sun pulling on it from this way. You got all my planets pulling on it from this way that just flew over, and I pointed all my out to you, and there's another one right there in this cloudy cover. And I guarantee you, today's the 14th, there's going to be more earthquakes that really go off because these things are in close proximity. I notice they have a certain orbit where they'll come close to the Earth, and I guess as we're swinging around the sun, look at that beautiful one, Planetoid. As we're swinging around the sun, they'll swing in opposite, lag around behind us or on the outside of us, or however they're situated out in space that NASA won't tell us about in the government, and they'll affect the Earth and however it's pulling. Angry Catfish Briggs is phenomenal. I love people who put knowledge down and they ain't got time for none of that foolishness. It's all right, like I said, for everybody to have been racial, because you have to be racial to understand how it works. Like I said, I've been irritated with people. That's a planet right there, all that. You can see the backside of it projecting out. There's a little cloud bending around it. I can see it clearly. Everybody has been racial to a degree. Everybody still gets mad and like when a white person pisses you off, like that white mother effer or that black ninja. It happens. This, don't think little of me because I'm on this topic. This topic has to be tackled. I try to stay away from it and just show you planets, but literally when I started the Third Eye Cam show, it was supposed to have been for correction to racist people, hateful people, evil people, lost people, and it turned into this because all these planets started coming in. And I'll eventually cover all those other topics in time. We need to get over it and pass that stuff. If you can't get over that, then you're an idiot, because like I said, I have worked with Marines that had never seen black people until they got into the Corps, and they were just blown away, like losses all get up. And then a month later, they had the best time hanging out with all the races, and it was nothing because that's a brotherhood. Now the ones that did come with that little crappy attitude, that looks like a bug face. See the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose area, and the back of the head like a little mantis. And it looks like it's looking down at us like it also looks like an alien. Looks like it's looking down at us like, what are you frackers doing? And that's the crown of it back there, which is nothing more than another planetoid passing. You can see the moon of it. That's another planetoid. Look at that moon. Two moons side by side, one following the other one. Can't bum this up, y'all. This session wasn't even supposed to be that long, but all this stuff is showing up and I have to get it. That's what makes my page pop. And I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm looking for. You know what? God has put that in me to see this stuff. Look how the chemtrails. Oops, I didn't mean to say that word. The artistic sky drawers ran their freaking line across this group of planets. This is a planet right here, and look at its own cloudy cover coming off of it. That's not in our sky. I've been sitting here watching it for a minute, and it's erupting. It's actually two of them. There's one right there, and it's got a face on it. See the eyes, little chinky eyes? That's a old man. The nose and the chemtrail cutting through it is that. I keep saying that word. Is the mouth. This one, screaming demon. So you got two old men screaming clouds, planets. Old man right here. Okay, see his mouth open right here? Let me back it up. His mouth open, his eyes, and this guy's mouth, his eye, his nose, his forehead. They're screaming and passing. That's hot. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up, but I'm glad I was able to show this to y'all. Like, honestly, it was a freaking honor. And Alex, you may be glad that I named the little moon after you, a little asteroid. You're actually not even a moon, you're an asteroid. And I'm belittling you like that because you didn't gain much knowledge and you tried to trick a lot of folks. So you're following big planets like named Angry Catfish Briggs and other planets, and you're probably following Mr. MBB333. He's a little bit more bigger than you, and you regurgitating information, and you damn sure ain't fucking messing with me. I'm freaking phenomenal. I'm bigger than Jupiter. I tell everybody that every time people start screwing me, I'm bigger than Jupiter. Who the hell are you? Look at that little planetoid. My son's on the bigger status than a lot of people. My sons are highly intelligent. I got two sons that was freaking straight A students. They're little nerds. Y'all saw them on the video. One was born in Hawaii, one was created in Hawaii and born in California. I got a daughter in up north above DC, freaking intelligent too. And she got my attitude. She don't play. Trust me, she chews me up and I chew at her, but we love each other. Jordan, Joshua, and Kayliana. And my oldest daughter would have been 18 this year. That was my main joint, because I knew that she was coming as a teenager. I was like, I want my first child to be a girl. Then I can have two boys behind her, and they can protect her, and she can keep them in line with her being the older sister. Because, you know, women, prototype black women are phenomenal when they got their stuff together. And my daughter Aaliyah, when she was born, y'all, and I'm gonna put a memorial to her on one of my videos from the only pictures that I took. She was in NICU. She was born at 6.5 months, and she weighed 1 pound 6 ounces. And the freaking nurses were blown away because she was more alert than 7-month-old and 8-month-old babies or 9-month-old babies that were in the NICU out in Hawaii at the hospital, Triplet Hospital. They said she was more alert and more advanced than them. She had a spirit on her, and I think that's why God took her early. And she comes back and actually visits me. I've seen her grow up in my spirit world. I'll be dreaming. Like when I broke my leg in 2017, I buried her in a pink and white dress with a headband. So when she comes back to see me, she's always wearing a white shirt, pink shorts, white shoes, and she has a white headband around her head. Has her hair pulled back. She has real long hair. Her mother had long hair. Her mother looked like Ashanti. Remember the singer Ashanti? You know, baby, 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 baby. Her mom's name was Starkeisha. I don't mention her too much, but I'll just give her that respect because she's the mother of my children. And Felicia. There you go. So yes, I got 2 different baby mamas, but they're good to go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because the sky's already done. You see that? Oh, that's beautiful. That's freaking beautiful. At some point, y'all gonna see these planets roll out in the clear, and it's gonna freak your little brains out. And you're probably gonna poop your pants, especially the non-believers like Alex. He's gonna be like, "Oh my God, he was telling the truth." I'm like, "Yeah, fool. What's wrong with you, cuz? You didn't hear me? You're too busy trying to impress your subscribers. Now you caught off guard. They're caught off guard, and everybody's freaking sending you emails and nasty hate messages calling you a jackass like you said you were. And yes, you put that name on yourself, and you are. And all the fake ones talking about, oh, I don't know what that is. This tube. What makes patterns in the sky like that? Freaking asteroids and heavenly bodies there, Mr. 5, 6 alphabet, 3 numbers. Mr. 5 alphabets and 3 letters, 3 numbers, I'm sorry. That guy irks me. But, you know, everybody's playing their little fake part. I'm glad I could bring it real to y'all. Like I said, if I'm wrong, I'll shut my page down, but I just showed y'all some freaking moons that were bigger than our moons. And I guarantee you those moons are further out than our moons. So this whole solar system is colossal in comparison to ours. And it may probably make Jupiter look like a freaking marble compared to them. And if they did come close to the Earth, they suck this freaking planet into them, and we freaking die an ugly death. They probably suck our sun too. Somebody said something about a big planet sitting on the other side of the sun is bigger than the sun. People talking about we live in a trinary system, and I believe it. There's a lot of dust out in space, so dust could very well be covering up all these other stars. And it's all good, man. This is like, we can't just be sitting in one star and then looking at the night sky and everything continues to be all good, like, and space is far away. No, stuff is moving around out in space. Solar systems are bumping into solar systems. That's exactly where we're at right now. For y'all that can't handle it, I'm sorry. Go ahead and bury yourself. I'll mail you a shovel, but that's just the way it is. All right? See that heart in the sky? Happy Valentine's Day. Respect Gaia, respect the solar system, respect God. And if you're a non-believer, you're playing games, go familiarize yourself with Angry Catfish Briggs, freaking Sam Hoffman, freaking Planet X Hunter, freaking Uriel, The Noble, Mr. Crombay, your Crombay, myself, and count. I'm trying to think of somebody else. There's a lot of y'all that I know Skywatchers. I can't think of your names right now. I suck. But yeah, seriously, aside all from my joking, I do that to get the monkey off my back, because I have a lot of stress on me. I have PTSD. I love real passionately, but I don't got time to play with, and I'm using them proper English. That lets you know it's coming from my heart. I don't got time to play with jackasses and fakers and flunkies because they're too worried about their subscribers, thinking that everything's a joke because they're sitting comfortably somewhere and ain't been out in the field. Don't go out in the field to actually look up at the sky, like at this beautiful freaking planetoid in the distance right here with its own little clouds around it, showing up on a spherical level, and it's at a tilt too, I can tell. That's the top of it, or the bottom, I'm gonna say the top, and then the clouds wrapping around it, out in space, and everything's just been covered up. So this is a long video, and I don't think I'm gonna edit much, or I just want it to fly. This is probably a spatial body right here with a tail. I don't know, it's hard to tell, but this is how it ended up. So the time now is 1800, 6 o'clock p.m. for my civilians who don't know military time. 1800, and that's why I give both times, because I'm a military-minded person, and then I can't forget the civilians who don't understand military time. And you can catch an education off me. At some point, I'm gonna start doing Julian dates. That's just a 3-number countdown, like Julian date 145, 176. Out of 360 days of the year. That's a Julian date. All right, we out of here. Third Eye Cam. Y'all be well. Appreciate all y'all. Please watch, like, subscribe, and share, and we will get at you. All right, poof.